Also streaming to YouTube. I'm seeing if this works. Studio. Go live. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's working. Alright, let's play with the kittens for a little bit. What made a bit of a mess. Oh my gosh. I spilled water everywhere. Play with the kittens are mad energetic today. Oh wow, she saw a fly. Little beads are loose now. Oh, kittens. Oh, baby. Okay, let's get them some treats. I'm trying to get them used to the harness. Gotta give them a way out in case they don't like being in the bag together. Okay. Okay, let's try strapping you in. actually. Oops, sorry, baby. Come on in. Hey, Monk, is that a dog? I got 2 new dogs. They're so cute. They're really furry and they kind of scratch a lot. And they like jumping on stuff, but so far I like them. Oh. She jumped out. How you doing, Monk? I'm just playing with my kittens, trying to get them used to the bag. And I'm trying to get them used to the harness, too. Mistra is getting used to it, but Astra, she's having trouble. Tired? Oh, how's life treating ya? Can see she's kinda. Why do you have kitty bag? I thought it'd be cute to have them like sit around in them, and like maybe I can take them out sometimes. I do need to take them to the vet, and as you can see, I put the bag down and in goes the kitty. I mean, just put him on a leash. I wonder, can I walk him around on a leash? It'd be kind of cute. I do have a lead here, a leash. But I want them to get used to the harness first. This one does not like the harness. Look at her. Look at that dog. It's weird that a dog doesn't like the leash and the harness and the going out for walks just yet. They're a little more work. They're weird. These are really weird dogs. Let me see if I can make this. I'm gonna try latching her in for the first time. So she's latched in. I'm kind of curious like, how much she can get out. If she'll go crazy. Yeah, I want them to be nice and safe. There's a lot of dogs around here. Whoops. And I'd love to be able to take her to the park when the things cool down. What have you been up to, Monk? Absolutely nothing. That sounds like a good time to me. As you can see, I have some new kittens. Or, I mean, new dogs, new puppies. They're a little bit on the crazy side. Just kidding, they're really good. They're really good puppies. I think if I got a pet, I would just go crazy and get a weird pet. Ooh, I always wanted like an iguana. Iguanas like really cool. I used to have a peacock. You can get a peacock. If you don't mind, peacocks are really loud. Like they're very, very vocal. They're like always singing and making their weird noises. And they don't Yeah. There's one near your auntie's house when you're really young. They can kind of the males, the ones with all the crazy feathers, they get kind of feisty. You know, their whole plumage is to attract mates, and they're like duking it out with each other if they get a chance, uh, and if they somehow for some reason get interested in you and they lay out their feathers, they can get kind of horny. Let's release the kitten. Unleash the kitten. Did you ever get to pet it? Honestly, petting birds is like the hardest thing ever. They will... Birds will mess you up. Do you remember it was like 7, 8? You're 35 now? Oh, it's a long time ago. Yeah, peacocks. Chickens are kind of nice to have as a pet. You just have a hen for the like a pen for them so they can go to sleep at night, and they'll just let them out in the morning, let them back in at night, lock up, and they just kind of manage themselves. It's awesome. You want in? I kind of like chickens. What kind of pet are you thinking, Monk? If you could get one. You want an otter, to be honest? Oh my god. I've seen I've seen people with otters. Otters are like the cutest things ever. I know they're an exotic pet or whatever. Like if there was no downsides to having an otter, I would so keep one. They're so freaking adorable. And hey Kevin, how you doing? I'm just back training the kittens again, or I'm more like harness training them. As you can see, Astra has a harness on her. Kinda loose so she doesn't go too crazy, but I'm worried they're gonna hurt their jaw, so I gotta keep an eye on them. Mistra's really good about it. Astra. Astra's not so good. How you doing, Kevin? Hope you're doing well. Mistra. Oops. Just spilled all the treats everywhere. Mistra's such a good girl. Okay, let's see how she does strapped in. She might get a little bit of a tug. And she tries to leave, and we'll see what happens. No. She just gets lots of treats while she's strapped in. Let's take Astra's harness off because she's been kind of biting at it. I'll try again in a few minutes. Mistra's doing pretty good. Let's see if Astra will let me touch her with the harness. Okay, she doesn't go crazy if I touch her with the harness, which is good. Okay, harness on. Treats for both of them. Mistra really hates it when I put my face close to hers. But when it's snacky time. It's okay. The goal is to just get them to sit in here with the harness on. And this is it. This is cat training. Oh, poor mistress trying to get out. It's like she's getting used to it, not bad. Put her out. I wanted to latch in Miss or Astra. Astra's not ready. Astra's always been really strong-willed, so if she doesn't like something, she's not gonna let it. You know, at this rate, I'll be able to take Mr. out. Just touch her harness, give her a treat. Stop harness. That's it. Harness. Give treat. Nice and simple. Sweet little mistress strapped in. I'll give her I think she's thirsty though, I'll let her out. Or she still thinks she's strapped in. What a good kitty. Yeah. Hey, baby. We're gonna try to strap in, Astra. We'll see how she does. Gonna give the harness a little tug. And a treat. Yes. Just slight tug. Treat for kitten. I've imprisoned the kittens. They're mine forever. I've only taught them that they can get out from the top and the fronts, not the sides. This is it. This is back chain. At least my version of it. Maybe I'm giving him too many treats, but I just need to... I need them to associate the bag with all the Treatos. I'll lessen the amount of treats as we go on. Slight tug on the harness. Feet for the kitten. And there we have it. A kitten that... She'll still mind the harness, but she won't go crazy. Okay, she's no longer strapped in. She didn't even try to leave once when I put the leash on her. So far, so good. Oh, hello. Wait. Hypopyro Psycho Man. Hello, hello. Right now I'm harness training and bag chaining my kittens. I've had them for 11 days. Yeah, so I'm still getting them used to all sorts of things. It's my first time really training kittens to this extent, so I'm still learning as I go along. How are you doing? Can I have a word with the cat real quick? Oh yes, of course. Let me bring her closer to the mic. You know the cat language? Mike is here, kitten in the bag. Hypopyrocycleman says meow. What do you say? Meow meow meow, she understands. she understands. I think she is nice and relaxed. She's nice and relaxed. Yeah, so far, that's a nice box you got there. Yeah. Meow. Oh yeah, she's so proud of this box. Look how much she likes it. It's completely open. I haven't zipped up the flap at all. And I'm moving it around and she's just totally okay with sitting there. That's one she got. I'm amazed. I can't believe I got them to sit in the box like this. Like, they're the chillest cats ever. It only took me a day in order to get them used to sitting in the box. I gave them a ridiculous number of treats, but I mean, just look at them now. This is like maybe like 5 days later, or maybe like more like a week since I started putting them in the box. Never lock them in. And see, that's a mighty fine kitty right there. I mean, of course, I still do a little bit of practice, like zip it up, see how they react. Actually, when I was looking at adopting, there was this girl who came in with one of these bags, a different one, of course, and she had an orange cat in there, and that he was so chill inside that bag that I wanted to try it and see if I can get these ones to do the same. And got a bag, gave it a try, and here they are. Kittens in a bag. Must be a comfy box. So my goal was to make it like their safe and happy place. So it's always available for them to sit in. Um, when they go inside, they get a lot of treats. And lately, since they go in here, I feed them a lot of kibble. I'm pretty sure they consider this one of their meal times. You want to say something to Apple Pyrocycle Man? He's got the cats. I actually got these cats because I needed an extra weight in order to get my squats done. Everyone knows cats are the best squatting partners. Okay, good girl. Okay, let's zip her up. Zip up. Do you have to go now, fellas? Alright, Hypo. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me. You have a good day, yeah? Got the kittens. I can't believe I'm training cats to enjoy being a fox. I never knew I'd be doing this, but I like it. Oh, this is I just realized these have little latches on them, so I can lock them in if I really need to. Do you want out, baby? It is important to lock them in, just in case something does, like... if they get spooked or something when I'm out and about. Last thing I want is for them to jump out and running away. Oops. Oh, she got it! What the heck? She dropped the kibble underneath the desk. Astra, you want in? You want in, babies? Alright, I got one. Got me a kitty. I'm going slowly close my trap. Oh yeah, that's a mighty fresh kitty right there. Must be 6 months of age. Well fed. Oh yeah, that's a mighty fine kitty right there. This is a good time. How are you, sir? I'm doing alright. How are you doing, Kevin? How are you doing, sir? You're eating? Oh, sounds like a good time. Are you Are you eating good today? Mhm. It's good. Just made it at home. Hey. Yeah, honestly, I love making food at home. I put the bag down and check it out. The cat trap is perfect. Wait, are you really eating bunbao? I love bunbao. One of my favorite noodle soups. All the rich toppings, the pork blood. It took me a while to get used to the pork blood, but I've grown to enjoy it. And all the other bits and bobs. The noodles, the spices. Mmm, love it. I have no Vietnamese affiliation, but I mean, you don't need a Vietnamese affiliation to love the food. The food's good. And honestly, any Vietnamese person would be happy that you're enjoying a small part of our culture. I live in an area where there's a very big Vietnamese presence. I heard there's quite a lot of Vietnamese in Canada. I, in fact, I met some Vietnamese Canadians on a trip once. Very nice. They're very nice. I bet the food's delicious. Anywhere there's a big, like, population of Vietnamese, you know the food's gonna be pretty darn good. Down the street from me, there's a banh mi shop. Oh, banh mi. You know, you know that question? If you're stranded on a deserted island and you can only eat one thing for the rest of your life, my choice is a banh mi. One of my favorite foods. Oh. Price has gone up crazy though. It has. The freaking Bun Bo Hue. I just got Bun Bo Hue the other day for my dad's birthday. And like 2 bowls of soup with 2 appetizers was pretty much $90. Almost 100. It's crazy. That's way too expensive for eating out. I don't know how it's gotten so expensive. It's like just unsustainable. Yeah, as much as I like the food, I can't justify paying that much. Ooh. Hey, Gossick. Let me see if I can get Astra in the bag. It is kitty time. I did it. I always get the I always get the banh mi nam noong. Oh, I do love nam noong. It's so good. My favorite usually is it depends on the shop, but the siu mai, one of my favorites. Nam noong is up there. The combination usually is pretty decent. Beef balls, yeah, they're actually pork. Shumai, pork balls, in like a tomato sauce. Mmm. It really depends on the source. Some banh mi shops don't have good nam noong. I mean, not they don't have good shumai. I mean, the best ones I've known, they make their own, or they contract somebody who specializes in making their meats. Oh boy, I could eat that every day for the rest of my life. Long yoi is good too. Ooh. Oh, hey guy. I have I have a kitten in a bag. Look at this. Oh, you don't have a redeem for curls or any lipstick. Oh, should I add them? Make you do kitten curls. Do you think I can get them in here reliably enough to do kitten curls? Honestly, it would be pretty good training for them. Of course not. They're cats. They're never gonna do anything you want reliably. They gotta be in there already for the redeeming value. Let me see if I can do a kitten curl. Okay, the kittens have gotten away. Oh, don't chew on that. Your arm burn has gotten much better. Oh, you burnt your arm, guy? When was this? My arm, I burnt my arm too. It's been really hot here. I was doing errands with my dad. I didn't realize that the car plastic was hot enough to cook my arm. Oil burn? Ouch. Those are painful. Hopefully it's not too bad. Oil burns are not pleasant. Got a new non-stick pan? Ooh. Were you trying it out with the wheels? There we go. Flipped a burger and the burger stayed around doing a 360 and pop shove it in the fleeing grease. Oh shoot, the burger 360 no scoped you. That was a final act of revenge before you got to eat it. Hope you enjoyed the heck out of that burger. It was a very good burger. Perfect. That's how you get back at life for causing you grief with oil burns. You just enjoy the heck of whatever you're eating. What steak seasoning I made? Oh, did you make your own steak seasoning? I have a tendency to sometimes buy a huge pack of steak seasoning, and it's good. But, like, pre-made seasoning does not come close to having us fresh spices. Man, I kind of want steak seasoning now. What kind of spices did you put in there? Give me an idea. There's a couple places nearby I can get like all sorts of spices individually. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good eating. My favorite thing cats do is when they play with the toy as lazily as possible. It's like the cutest thing ever. Salt, black pepper, garlic, mince, onion powder, smoked paprika, rosemary, and oh yeah, that's gotta be real good. That's a real solid combination. That mix, cook it just right. And honestly, I kind of like. I know people swear by the grill, but a skillet with some oil, it makes a pretty darn good burger. Like, you smash it down a little bit. Oh yeah. Just trying it out, and it definitely works for you. Grills for smoky. But the skillet with oils for juicy, yeah, juicy with a lot of the Maillard reaction. Oh baby, so good. I like both, to be honest. I both are good. In a bit. Okie dokie, guy. Hope you're doing well. You have a peacock feather stuck to her butt? I was gonna take it off her, but I kinda like it on. Can you see that? How is it stuck? Is my first question. Then again, I can't bathe them for another week, so. Because right when I adopted them is the day they got surgery. And they need 2 weeks before I can actually wash them. But they're actually very clean kitties. This is a little bit of trouble. Any kind of entangling is not good. we go. Problem solved. They're so cute. I always loved having cats. You know, a few years ago, I was resigned to never adopting cats because my partner at the time did not like having pets. She wasn't a big animal person. But, you know, now that that relationship is over, I mean, what's stopping me from having kittens? They're so... I gotta admit, having an animal companion just makes me happier. It really is important to choose people who align with the things that you enjoy. Goddess in the aisle. Hey, Drea. You thought a few years ago you never thought you were gonna have kitties. How's the furry babies? Oh, they're the sweetest kittens I've ever had the pleasure of being with. They're so sweet, they're so smart too. Like, they make me so happy. Right now I'm trying to train them. Like, get them used to acting normal with the harness on. They still have a ways to go, but once I get that, I'm one step closer to taking him out. They always make you happy too. Oh, they do. I always loved having pets. Heck yeah. They're so good. I wonder, I've been bag training them. Like, maybe once it gets cool around here, I'll be able to go out on walks. Very short walks. It's too hot right now to take them out. They cook in there. But I'd love to just have fun with them sometimes. Oh, they're so good. Hey, Jeff. How you doing? As I've done rescue for 35 plus years, I'm a sadder person when I don't have them in my life. Same here. It's funny. I'm much more sociable if I have an animal in my life. When I don't, I kind of just become a recluse, a little hermit, and just get kind of sad. Are you excited for Rappa in Star Realm, Jeff? Sad just like your life? That's a mood. Kinda same for me, actually, Jeff. But you're awesome, Jeff. You're fun to be with. You're charming in your own way, too. Nope, 'cause I skip. I try to be. Yeah, you are. As long as you're fun and not disrespectful, you're charming. And that's what I like about you. So you're skipping Rappa, okay. No Parappa the Rappa. She has a pretty unique design and style, and I have no idea what her story is. It's so nice of you, Drea, to do cat rescue. It really is so hard, fulfilling, but I have so much respect for anyone who could do that. Let's see. I'm also I wonder if I can get them in the bag. Let's see. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. I just want to show them off everywhere. Did I tell you the story of how I adopted them? I was taking care of my friend's cat and I realized that the shelter was like nearby. So I figured I'd go visit, just hang out with the cats and kittens for a bit and just enjoy how cute they are. I sent pictures to my sisters and they're like, "Oh my god, you have to adopt some kitties." And I went there for several days straight. Eventually I asked them like, "Hey, I need help choosing some kittens because it's so hard." And so they did a tarot card reading for me. We drew the star, we drew the hermit, and a couple other supporting cards. And my hint was cats that would reach out towards me would be the hints. I just stood there staring at some kittens and I recorded a few, and these two actually stuck their paws out. And when I checked their names, the white one, my little white and gray one, her shelter name was Astrid, which is a star. My gray tabby, she was named Lydia, and she was kind of shy, a bit like the hermit. And so we call them the Destiny Kittens. And I really, really liked these two, really loved these two. And so, you know what? Why not adopt them out of all the kittens there? And I'm, I love these two so much. There were so many kittens to choose from there. They had like 300 kittens. It's impossible to choose, and I wanted to adopt them all and give them a good life. There was this, there was these two brothers. One had lost his eye because, you know, kittens out in the wild, they get infections and stuff. I was considering adopting them and give them a nice family, but there's just so many. There was a black and white kitty that was so sweet. I always wanted to create a kitty ranch. A kitty ranch! You know, one thing I realized is just how much cats love to spend in groups. Like cats in I guess you can call them wild, but feral kitties, they always form groups. like several strong. There's one group I know nearby that has like six, seven cats in them. There's a second group I've met. There's like eight cats, and they actually socialize, and they're good friends. So despite the introverted nature of cats, they still love being in a community. They're very social, where all cats can come to live temporarily or permanently, but will be happy and safe. Oh, that's so sweet of you, Gia. That's the dream, isn't it? I really wish we could do something for them. Because, like, there's so many of them, they're so sweet. And I just want to give them everything. You know, the just knowing that the cats that don't get adopted out at the shelter aren't given a chance at life just breaks my heart. Lucky for me, the shelter nearby, while they are a kill shelter, generally they adopt out the cats really quickly. Really quick. I can't tell you how many kittens I've considered adopting that got adopted like as I was looking at them. Give you so much, and I just want to give them something too. I agree. Same with the cats, same with the puppies, all the animals. Hmm. I mean, just look how cute they are. And I've adopted some feral kittens before. Well, not adopted, but fostered some feral kittens before. And they're. Some people thought they would never warm up to me, because they're just so spicy. But, like, give them enough time. Like, it took me a full month once just to get some kittens to, or, like, stop hissing and, like, hiding from me. But when you give them that time, they actually do. They're very sweet. They're just little scared little babies. It takes time, exactly. Of course, once they warmed up to me and were big enough. Once they warmed up to me and were big enough, I took them to the shelter. But lucky for me, that's a really good shelter. There's also, oh, speaking of people who, there's actually a group of sisters. They started as a, they started off on Instagram, where they would take in local strays and like foster them, but they would have like a lot of social media presence. You know, they connected with people, they had the tools and connections, and they would take in any kitty and basically advertise them. And they basically adopted all their kitties out. I had a mom and a kitten, and she took them in, uh did their thing, and now that duo lives in like New York with a family that absolutely loves them. They, yeah, I think their handle was like Coast to Coast Kitties or something like that, because they went from California to New York, and I couldn't believe. So they do fantastic work, and After after they've been at it for a while, they actually opened up a storefront. Like they have a physical store and location where they're just doing their thing. Yeah, what you mentioned reminded me of that. And thanks to like connecting people across the world through the internet, they're able to like find families for so many kittens and cats. Only I would add one bit. Oh. Tell me more. Come on, babies. Snack time. Extra bit would be have logistics in place to pick up and transport animals out of danger zones like natural disasters. Ooh, that would be amazing. Oh, those logistics would take someone really special. But honestly, the and we'd hold them till it was safe and sound to send them home. That would be lovely. Hey Kate, how you doing? Oh my gosh, it's been a while. I adopted two kittens. I've had them for 11 days, maybe? Oh, my friend, I hope you're doing well. We have the lovely Kate here, awesome streamer. Okay, I'm doing okay, but I have some kittens to keep me company. Andrea, the wonderful Drea. My streamer friends are in here, and they deserve a shout out. Check them out if you get a chance. Drea plays Guild Wars 2, while I see Kate play all sorts of games, but especially Fortnite. And she actually is so good at that game now. Little Astra right here. I guess she's tired of the kibble. Luck! I got the kittens to sit in the bag, and I can lift it up and everything. Never knew I could get kittens to do this. You have to get used to it, right? I keep, I do keep feeding them. That's the secret. I realized that the secret to getting kids and cat to do things is never-ending rewards. Cats, they do things that make them feel good, and they avoid things that make them feel bad. As simple as that. And they don't really understand like punishment. It's not a thing for them. All they know is that you're making them feel bad. It's so crazy that you're streaming kittens, and I just happened to come in today. Unfortunately, I lost your baby boy feel. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kate. Just a few days ago, seeing the new babies making you feel happier. Aww. I hope these kittens can cheer you up just a little bit. It's hard losing your friend, your baby boy, your family. Hmm. I've lost two cats a few years ago. So I know how you feel. I know for a fact that Felix loved you very, very much. Was happy to have you in his life. Lost our dog, now we got a cat? Oh! Oh my. I'm sorry for that too. But I guess in a way, the love that your dog was able to give you and all of that. But no, it's open up to giving love to another furry companion. I'm heartbroken for sure. I'm very sentimental and attached. Yeah, I totally understand, Kate. Hmm. Feel free to. I don't know. Maybe I'll stop by and your Discord and see. Do you have like pictures and maybe stories? Hmm. I know Felix is a good boy. At least I have a lot of fun running around with Marble. Aww. Thank you for sharing your babies with us. And thank you for your story, Kate. I really. Hmm. I'm gonna share a bunch of photos of Felix in your pet channel. Okay. Hmm. I'd love to see. I'd love to see your sweet Felix. Yeah, that's the most heartbreaking part of having animal companions is that they just don't live as long as we do. Mm, just as in life, you never know what's gonna happen. But I know the most important thing is to enjoy the time that we have together. Sorry for. Oh no! Thank you for sharing, Kate. And we've been there, and we're here to support you and everything. Mm, I hope that we can just remember Felix together. And remember all our friends and family. Yeah, I think about that too. Where I've already lost two cats, and I miss them dearly. But they died of old age-ish. And that's kind of a reality that we face. I try to remember, like, the times we had together, their silly personalities, their quirks, those moments that we cuddled, those gifts that they've given me, all of that. And they've given me something that can never be replaced. And I hope that I was able to do the same for them in our chaotic and random life. Alright, who wants treats? Me? I do, I do. They're so precious, right? I haven't even had them for 2 weeks. It's been, I want to say 11 days. I'm not 100% sure. But, oh my god. They're so, so sweet and precious to me. Ooh, careful. This one is Mistra, Mistress of Magic. And the one just chillin', my white and gray kitty, she is Astra. They're getting so spoiled. I'm spoiling them because I want them to do the things that I want them to do. So wearing the harness, like getting it tugged on and stuff, getting strapped in, sitting in the bag, like normally I can never get cats to do anything. But with a little bribery, I can get them to sit in a bag for me. Their names are so pretty. So Astra, her original shelter name was Astrid, which is named after a star, but not my favorite. And so we changed it to Astra. It's one of the reasons you teach them while they're young. Exactly. Exactly. You're a great cat dad. Thanks, Kate. I'm doing what I can. I know I'll make mistakes and stuff, but I'm hoping that I'll do right by them. I wasn't always a great. I wasn't always like when I had my sister here and we adopted cats. I wasn't too active in like taking care of them and training them and stuff. And now that it's been years later, oh, daddy, yes. Now that it's been years later, I'd like to take a more active role in taking care of the kitties. Babies? I'm trying to get Mistra to sit on my lap too, so I can have a lap kitty. So I'm trying to do it by giving her treats. She's not she's not the cuddliest kitty, but with a little bribery, she kinda will stick around a little bit. I'm I'm really glad that I adopted them. Only it hasn't been 2 weeks yet, but I think they've already enriched my lives and created a space or enriched my life. Created got a spot in my heart, and honestly, they've cheered me up a lot. I was having a bit of trouble, but having these two really makes me happy. It's nice to chat with you again. I've been meaning to catch some of your streams. Been pretty busy lately. Ooh, I see. Same with me. I will see you playing Fortnite. I pop in once in a while, and man, you got good. You got so good at the game. And I haven't been able to do Twitch stuff in like 2 months or so, so I've been kind of gone for a bit. Giving your other kitties some treats as you speak. Oh, that's so sweet. How many? You know, I never. How many cats did you have? Or, hmm. And what are their names? Felix the cat. Hmm. Felix and Mrs. Rodriguez. That's such a cute name. That was so adorable. Thank you. Her name is a reference from Grey's Anatomy. Oh, Grey's Anatomy was a great show. So dramatic, but such a great show. Mistress sitting on my lap for longer than a few minutes. Mistress, first few nights, she cuddled with me on my lap, but the next week after that, she did not jump on my lap at all. So having her stay on my lap like this is kind of a treat. I used to have a cat, Kit Kat. Her actual name is Biscuit, and when you'd pet her just right, she'd drool everywhere. Like, I would pet her on my lap, and I would end up with completely soaked shorts. Very gross, but very cute. Yeah, it's an episode where Christina and Owen get a boy dog, and she names him Mrs. Rodriguez. That's so cute. That's an adorable name. How did you, how about Felix? Do you mind telling me how You came up with Felix's name? Of course, if it's too much, it's okay. No pressure. Just let's take this. Actually, might be a good idea to leave this on. I want her to get used to it. I got Felix as a present for Ellen's birthday, and we kind of just agreed upon it. I think it might have been because he likes Beauty Pie so much. Aww. Okay, go ahead, baby. Okay, let's get their harnesses off. For now. That's kind of adorable. I mean, PewDiePie is kind of fun. Oh, baby, you want a treat? It's pretty funny. Oh, Felix is. There we go. This one is Astra. This one is a diva. She's the star, and she's a diva. If she wants something, she is very stubborn and she's gonna keep it. She's gonna take it. And if he doesn't like something, she absolutely refuses to budge. Complete diva. Hey, Micro. I'm taking care. I'm doing more training for the kittens. Basically, I just had a harness on them. Play with them a little bit to burn some of that energy. Yeah, that way I can do my stuff in peace. She's beautiful. She is. It's crazy how photogenic she is. Oh, do you think I can teach them tricks? How old are they? So the shelter, when I adopted them, said they were 5 months. I think at this point they're definitely 6 months, now that it's been like a week later. A week and a half. They're getting pretty big. They grow up so fast. Oh. They're sweet little babies. I hope that I'm curious about how big they're gonna get and what their personalities are gonna be. So far, they're very, very, very sweet kittens. So we'll hope that they stay that sweet. Sometimes you never know what you're gonna get when you adopt kittens. But yeah, I think it is about time for me to call it a day. I might be on a little bit later to play some games. Maybe more gotchas. It's so nice talking to, well, everybody. Kate, and everybody. Had a great time. Hope that I'll get to see you all again later. And I never figured out who to raid after these kinds of streams. I have Drea here. So maybe we'll go say hi to Drea. She's playing Guild Wars 2 right now. She also... She also, takes care of kittens. She's very sweet. Very sweet person. Happy to see you, love. Tell the kitties I say pss, pss, pss. She's just staring at me. Alright. I'll stop by your channel, check out Felix, Kate. Uh, and... Ooh. And I really hope that... I really hope that you had an amazing life together with him. Maybe I should show up then since it's... Alright, take care everybody. I'll see you all next time.